Hey, this is Pyre. My name is Dr. Nought, and welcome back. So, I think we are 1 and 3 on our last 4 rites. We lost the last liberation rite. We won the rite before that, but then I think we were 0 and 2. So the last 4, we've lost 3. So it's getting a little harder. I don't think I'm getting worse. I think I'm getting marginally better. But, I mean, I feel bad about losing the liberation rites because I don't like to lose. But at the same time, the more we win, the less people we have on our team. So, you know, oh well if we lose, I guess. As long as things keep happening. So let's go to the blackwagon. I want to check this quickly. Rukey's gonna be pissed. Pissed. 57% probability of success. It keeps going up regardless if we win or lose. So there's that. But I feel bad for Rukey. Here's a song for you. Here we go. You thought Rukey was trying to get your attention, but soon realized his attention is fixated on somebody else. Might I assist you with something there, Mr. Greentail? Rukey has not struck you as the sort to ever be at a loss for words, and yet... no, I was just, trying to see if maybe... Pamitha gives a laugh, not in an unkind way. At ease, Rukey, darling. You should know I have no immediate plans to snatch you up and eat you for a snack, if that was your concern. No, it's just, I mean, what is it then, Look, I got this really stupid question here, been bugging me is all. It's just, us curs, we don't have many run-ins with you folks, and so... What is your really stupid question, Rukey, darling? Okay, here goes. How come you always wear that hat? Pamitha remains silent for a time. Then, this helm was given to me by my blood sister on the night of my first kill. Slowly, she reaches for the helm. Rukey Greentail, this helm, it means nothing to me now. I want you to keep it. What? Then Pamitha begins to laugh again. Come on, Rukey, darling. You have got to stop being so serious around me all the time. I don't bite. Besides, we seem to make a decent enough team out there, I think. You're pretty quick. Rukey laughs rather sheepishly. Alright. You got me pretty good there, sister. So, that stuff you said about the hat, then... Total nonsense, mostly. I just happen to like it. So, you're saying I can't keep it? If I get out of here before you, Mr. Greentail, it's all yours. It's a deal! Yeah, the rate Rukey's going, he's not getting out of here. He skitters off before Pamitha can respond. She simply shrugs at you and smiles. Let's do a reading from the Book of Rites on worth. In the words of Triesta, the Blessed Born, the fallen empire of Sar was ruled according to an ancient bloodline thought to be infallible. Our society shall instead be by those who earn the privilege. We, the 8, we cannot bear the burden of determining your worth. It shall be determined by your peers, and by you, yourself. We shall provide a framing, through the rites, to put you to the test, against yourselves, against your kin, against your adversaries. The downside cannot let us all go free. Thus, freedom to the worthy. As the worthy, your true calling then begins, as you return to a society which longs to learn the wisdom you have gained along your path. The worthy shall lead. Alright. Let's do one of these, why not? Scribe trials? Let's see what we can do here. Who is the student today? That one's so hard. Sir Gilman, we've come very close. Let's try Sir Gilman. What is this thing here? Yeah, restores the pyre. Alright. Yes, once more the worm then, is it? It sure is. Worms such as Sir Gilman are quick and effective in close quarters in the rites. Their aura trails can wall off their adversaries. We actually have a new technique or something with him, right? Slash? So let's see how that goes. Let's take a look here. Wait. I could do that before. Oh god. What are you doing? No! Oh god, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Jump like the wind. Wait, jump like the wind? I don't know. Just scream things in my chaos. Gotcha. Oh, I missed it! Oh my god, I gotta like lay off the dashing or whatever when I fly by. Here, come over here. Yowza! Bye-bye. Oh, I got it, I got him. Nice. Wait, who has it? Oh, it's up there. How's it? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's go. Son of a... Whoa. Oh my god. Oh, that launched me back. God, I cannot get this guy. Stop it. Alright, one more time. One more time. I think we got this. We can do this, right? Jump! No, It's okay, they're far, far away. We gotta watch this, though. Yeah! Alright, Tiso's, though, we still have to do his scribe trial. We've not even come close. Good job, Sir Gilman. Good job. Huzzah! This knight prevails! I have no choice but to concur with that assessment, Worm. Your performance was sufficient, and you passed my test. Thus, congratulations are in order, to you and to your lovely reader. Now, farewell. The 8 scribes gave their freedom so that we may yet have ours, the Book of Rites. Alright, so that was good. So we've got Tiso left, and his is really hard for me to do because that implosion thing... I mean, we died too, right? Or we abandon the match for a period of time, so. Master Reader, this knight is humbled after having passed that sorceress test. Sorceress? Yeah, test. What? By the scales of Under King Ores. What is that you have? Ores scale. Sir Gilman jumps farther than usual, plus 30%. Alright. I mean, I feel like by definition we should give it to them, so I'm going to, even if he's got something that might be a little better. Like, this is restoring the rite. I guess we can jump farther, that's fine, right? Let's add that, but it's only level rank 10. It's rank 15. Maybe I give this to, what does he got? Return immediately. This one is restoring the Pyre. Hers is, that's her talisman though. Tiso, what does he have? Grants the bearer plus 6 quickness. Is that 16? Let's do this. Maybe that'll help. At least maybe that'll help when I do the scribe trial, because then he can, if we ever get to the Pyre, he can add more Pyre to our amounts, I guess, right? Alright, so we've got to go face the Accusers in the Nest of Triesta. There is no time now to return to Moonlight Alcove as before, as the stars already urge you on. Everyone is ready to make haste for the Nest of Triesta. But Wolford approaches as you fly above his hidden lair at the Moonlight Alcove. You cannot help but wonder if you shall ever return there. Our dear alcove. I've asked my agents to break down the place. It soon shall be gone, if it isn't already. We shall not be returning. Oh. We've not the time to do so, anyway. And, with Oralech back among the living now, and no longer fond of me, I dare not think what he would do with it. Unfortunately, hiding places are of little value once they're found. Once all this is over, those of us who do not manage to return, we shall have to find another place to live. Try to live, at least. That's bleak. What's that? Oh, what the hell did we just crush that thing? Or did we capture it? I don't even know. It's the first time we captured it. Alright, so we got the Black Shore. Rukey knows someone who owes him for a past debt. Or Highwing Cove. Ray has a hunch they may find something of value on this route. Last time we did this with Ray, we wasted time, so let's land here with Rukey. Collect old favors, we shall do. You follow Rukey to an inconspicuous-looking locale somewhere in the stifling vapors of Black Shore. He soon procures something from a hidden stash. Alright, sister, we got what we came for. No funny business, just the way I like it. Ode dues. Alright, that's nice. 80 coin, essentially. Cool, let's continue. We got nothing going on. Going to the Nest of Triesta. Nobody feels like talking, so we're just on our way. Stop the wagon, now! Okay, I spoke way too soon. The blackwagon has shuddered to a stop en route to the Nest of Triesta. There is some commotion as Volfred motions for everyone to be still. There, ahead. Seems we have a visitor. He points into the distance. However, when you scan the horizon, everything is still. You see no sign of whomever Volfred referred to. Still, he indicates caution. I am certain that I saw someone directly in the road. Tense moment passes. Then another. Then Volfred tenses up. There he is. Look there. You look toward where he signals, and then, at last, you see the cause of his concern. There is no mistaking who it is. Oralech stands there, near motionless, atop some forgotten rock, jutting from the dense foliage, a fair distance away. He stands directly on the path of your black wagon. Yet, he shows no sign of acknowledging the wagon's presence. He appears only to be waiting for something, likely for you all. Volfred gets your attention, quietly. Well, my girl, I'm open to suggestions here. Oralech likely hasn't come to pay a social visit. So we could press forward, turn back, or hail him. Let's hail him. There has to be a way to reason with Oralech and bridge differences between him and his former triumvirate. Perhaps he has come to negotiate. I am uncertain Oralech is willing to be reasonable at this point, after everything he has been through, though I am hopeful you are right. You give the signal for the drive imps to start the wagon and head toward him. I don't know why this is flashing, but they're ravenous creatures indigenous to the downside, possessing few passions other than a fast meal. Few in the Commonwealth believe these beasts are real, though stories of them are often told in jest. But just as you reach the point where Oralech once stood, he has vanished. Surveying our strength, perhaps. His motives are plain, but his intentions unclear. Indeed, Oralech is nowhere to be found now. Maybe it's just like a sulfurous... That's not a word. Sulfurous mirage? The unnerving encounter causes everyone to fall silent for the remainder of the trip. Yeah, that's odd. Your wagon finally arrives at the Nest of Triesta, where still there is no sign of Oralech, or your next adversaries for that matter. Your companions organize a quick search about the premises, leaving you to watch the wagon until the rite's commencement. Slug Market. Oh, hey, it's you guys! And just as I was thinking, hey, I haven't seen those guys in a little while, and I wonder how they're doing, and if they need maybe to purchase anything? Oh, come on, give me those things I like. Typhoon Bottle. While the bearer's triumvirate is banished, adversaries are slowed and cannot use abilities. Oh, nice. Well, we can actually get that. We can actually buy that. If I want to. This is worth 80. Do I care about keeping this too? I don't know. So after, let's see what we got here. After bearer banishes an adversary, I don't care. This though, Oh wait, no, this one. While the bearer's triumvirate is banished. So if they're the last one standing. So who would I give this to if I were to use it? If I gave this to somebody, it'd be the last person standing, like... Let's try it, let's give it a shot. I think maybe we give it to Sandalwood? It's costly. Because he's got what? He's got this. Let's give it to him. That means he's the last one sitting there. I don't know. That might have been a complete waste of money. This means Tiso's got this. Let's give this one to Tiso, because then we can implode and have him return. Almost a 50% chance of returning, also. Immediately. So that's not bad. Thanks, guys. Good luck on that thing you're going to tonight. Okay. Got a few things to do here, and then we'll commence the rite. Something is wrong. Someone is here alone with you. Seems like he wants to talk. Oralech seems to be examining various objects in the wagon. Whether he has noticed you, you cannot tell. What he is doing here, and how he got in unnoticed, you cannot imagine. You watch him go about whatever he is doing, examining all sorts of things that you and your fellow exiles gathered on your journey. He shakes his head. All of these trinkets. This wagon, it is most different now. Welcoming, and yet I am unwelcome here, it seems. In my own wagon. He directs his gaze at you, acknowledging your presence for the first time. You, a mere shadow. Tell me something. Who are you to them? I'll flat out say, I don't care, I'm the reader. You tell him that your role among the Nightwings is as their reader. You have traveled alongside them for some time and bear the book, together with the others. You are a fool then, reader. You let them use you willingly. Relate to them a message for me, Shadow. Tell them, I shall have my night. He strides right past you, toward the door, but then he turns to you again once more. I shall have my night. Then, Oralech is gone. Okay, now just time to read a little bit. I wonder if he left something in here. Downside diseases, in the words of Jamur Minimane, the Alpha Chief. Ailments in the downside often give no warning when they strike. Those who keep moving and make no attempt to settle, they reduce their risks. The afflictions come in multiple varieties. In the bogs of flagging hands, a pallor tends to sink into the skin and then into the mind. The nauseating sea of solace north of there is difficult for some to tolerate. Very hot or very cold environs bring their own specific side effects. My coat is not as lustrous now. My fangs are long. Like all aspects of the downside, all these ailments share a purpose, to test your body, mind, and spirit. They only appear to harm. Accept them, surpass them, move on. Close the book, open it again, we get right to the page that we want. Alright. Foraged findings. In the words of Jamur Minimane, the Alpha Chief. There is a simple pleasure to be found in foraging about this place. Easy for a cur to say, of course. Though barren looking to the naked eye, the downside has its share of semi-hidden treasures waiting to be found. It was a nose for treasure, after all, which drew us here. Certain types of artifacts found in this place would fetch a reasonable sum in soul, whether because they shine with inner light, or due to other special properties. I have observed that stardust, freshly fallen from the heavens, sometimes glimmers in the afternoons. I have not found a use for it as yet, although because it brings me faith, perhaps I have, indeed. Yeah, we use that to upgrade our talismans. Higher ranked talismans. Alright, cool. Well, it's time. Oh, right. We have to tell them what happened. Several of your companions return as you exit the wagon. You explain what happened. However, none of them saw Oralech. I believe you, my girl. Oralech, he is unwell. It is good you did not come to harm. Now, let's make sure the same can be said of the wagon. You and the others conduct an exhaustive search in and around the black wagon for any signs of objects missing or tampered with, as well as signs of damage or foul play. The search yields nothing. No one finds any sign that anything has moved or tampered with. Even the drive imps seem calm. The incident leaves you questioning your own recollection of what happened. You try to clear your mind, for the rite is soon now to commence. Right. So if we lose this rite, I just blame I got spooked by Oralech. My mind was elsewhere. Here, among the monolithic stonework of the Nest of Triesta, you await the signal of the stars. There is no sign yet of your expected adversaries, the Accusers. Then, the little imp Tiso flutters up to you. Rock. Tiso cautions you that he has some history with your next adversary, Lendel. Skrihak! Tiso seems to be indicating that Lendel has a personal vendetta against him. But before he can explain any further, the stars begin to call to you. What's this one? Tattered Mantle. After your adversaries grasp the orb, their auras shall slowly shrink rather than vanish. No thanks. I'm not good at this game to be doing that. Keep saying that, and I'll keep saying it forever on. During the rites, try using B to fling the orb toward an adversary. They lose their auras when they grasp it and become vulnerable. Yeah, I gotta do that more. I don't actually toss it.
The infamous Rita returns.
Alright, Brighton.
Along with her remaining retinue of miscreants. Too bad you failed to rid yourself of yet another one last time.
Shut up.
Your adversaries, the Accusers. As with you, they must be very desperate for their freedom. They shall not make it any easier from here.
Alright, someone we haven't used in a while is Pamitha. Your companions are assembled and ready for the rites to commence. However, there is still no sign of your adversaries, the Accusers. The little imp Tiso screeches something, cautioning you all to stay alert. But then, someone leaps forth from the shadows. He grabs at his mask. Aha! Caught you, you miserable beast! I knew it! After all this time, I knew that you were still among their ranks. Rock! Tiso is angry to have stumbled into an apparent trap laid for him by Lendel. Silence, fiend. You robbed me of my freedom, my dignity. Your evil shall be ended, here and now. And you, Nightwings, shall not deny me thus again. Come then, my accusers, for we face, again, none other than the spawn of the accursed imp, Aub the Swallow. Let us show him now that he is a disgrace. Yeah, that's his grandfather, right? Tiso whistles something angry back at him. Whatever transpired between him and Lendel in the past, Lendel evidently has not let it go.
Who shall it be this time?
We're gonna just toss in Bertrude. Here's what we're gonna do. Pamitha. And Ray.
With that out of the way.
I don't like the way that Lendel spoke to Tiso. Tiso is my friend. Nightwings, the wicked fiend you serve is an affront. He denied my rightful freedom in my moment of triumph. I shall never forgive him, or any of you.
Now begin. Banished in an instant.
Get in there. Nice.
The Nightwings make their mark.
At 135. Why do they have more?
Good. Bertrude plunged into the adversary's fire. It seems the Nightwings are a bit ahead.
Yeah, we are. Oh no! Oh, we're gone for like 5 seconds. Oh my god, Brighton is loving that we're getting wrecked.
To ruin. The Nightwings now are closer to achieving victory. Ah, yes.
Let's go, let's go. No, not again. I cannot lose to you again. This cannot be happening to me. Oh,
Down
Jesus.
goes that one. And it is done.
Easy peasy.
The Nightwings prevail again. May their next adversaries fare a little better.
Prefer not, though.
The ceremony is complete.
Skrihiha! Tiso is very pleased that you prevailed, but wishes to make a quick exit at this time. Blast! Where did he go? Where did he go? That infernal imp. It is a monster in disguise, a fiend. Come forth to torment me until the day I die. Lendel storms off in a fit of anger. Tiso reappears once the coast is clear, and expresses his gratitude again. What Lendel said before, Tiso truly is a descendant of Haub the Swallow, then he has quite the legacy to live up to. I thought we knew that, though. We knew that.
Bask now in the wisdom of the scribes.
Solid, solid. Gotta use sandalwood more, I guess. He's not gonna gain any more green, right? So.
Now go and wallow in the downside for a while.
The Essence are a ruthless triumvirate of winged harps, harboring a deep hatred for the Commonwealth. And they don't exist anymore, apparently. They've disbanded, so not an issue for us. Back at the Blackwagon, you find the lone minstrel examining your fellow exiles after they vanquish the Accusers rather decisively. It is plain to you that none of them look well. What? The lone minstrel notices you there and turns to you. Reader, the faster turning of the cycle of the rites has put a strain on everyone. We have multiple cases of banishment sickness this time. It is fortunate that your other companions are available to conduct the coming rite, because I fear that this group here requires a rest. You bid Bertrude a swift recovery, and she nods weakly in response. You exchange a look with Ray, who seems exhausted after the last rite. As for Pamitha, it is clear to you she wishes to be left alone right now. You leave the lone minstrel to look after them, and turn your attention to the stars that remain shining in the dark outside. Oh, this is going to get interesting now. We can't use that same team. Banishment sickness. The stars yet shine for you, revealing various paths forward. You gaze into the darkness of night. We've got Ores, Aylmer, Goal, and that's it. Okay, so, oh, maybe these are the last ones, right? Wait, we've got the Withdrawn here. We're 2-1 against them. We've got Chastity, we're 2-0. And down here, the Temperers, we're 1-0. So Temperers, Chastity, and Withdrawn. Looks like we're going to the Chastity. Temperers and Withdrawn are way down here. So the Chastity are the next one. We got the Fate as well. Delbert, good job, Delbert. So we're gonna go take on, what's his face? Manly Tinderstaff. Where are they located? Ores, the Azure Star. Off we go. To the Sea of Soul again. Very well then, reader. Once more you shall face Manly and the Chastity when next the stars align. You may set course for the Hulk of Ores at dawn. For now, please get some rest in the remaining dark of night. Alright. Page revealed the Accusers, we got someone to talk to, and then we will continue our journey in the next episode. Thank you for watching. We got another win. So in the last 5, we've won 2. So let's try to turn our fortunes around. We're getting near the end, apparently. So, see what happens. I'm really interested to see what happens with Oralech. It's gonna be a twist up here. I can tell. Alright, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.